Right, hello folks, Matt here on the planet. Today's the day before we go for the race. Today's the day before we go for the last long run of the training block, and will be the last run of this year. So tomorrow I'll be down on the quayside. I'll be running a total of about 37-38 kilometers for the day. Somewhere between 3 and 5k will be the warm up and cool down period, and then we'll get into the run. So typically 5k easy, and then 20 kilometers target marathon goal pace, and then maybe 5 or 10k cool down, something like that roughly. That's what we're going to be doing, but really going for 20 kilometers at kind of a marathon goal pace effort. So not exactly because we're running on the quayside, because of the things I mentioned in other videos where we've got the hills, the bridges and stuff like that. The terrain is always not that good, some gravelly sections. It's not that easy to run full on marathon pace, but I want to get the effort right more than I do the pace. So that kind of, to feel like I'm running marathon pace, because I know when I get to Croft in just a couple of weeks, it's going to be a lot easier on that surface. Even with some wind, it should be easier than where we are. Tomorrow should be a little bit windy. Hopefully it's overcast. It's going to be cold, but yeah. So tomorrow's the last big long run workout of the training block. I think I'm going to go with the, depending on the weather, because these are white, I think it should be alright. I'm going to wear the Vaporfly. These are a faster shoe for me. It's actually the shoe that I have my PR in the half, 1 hour 28 in the half marathon. I'm more than likely, 90% chance I'll be wearing, not this particular pair, but a pair of the Vaporflies for race day at Croft. Normally, this is my normal training pair. I do have another pair that is my race day shoes, so these have got a bit more wear and tear in them, and then save the other ones for the racing. So it'll either be probably will be the other pair of the Vaporflies that I wear for race day. What I'm going to be doing tomorrow, normally on a run, I'll take something like 6 or 7 of these gels, so typically the Morton gels plus the Focus 91. And tomorrow, what I'm actually going to do, so they're 25 grams of carbs. What I'm actually going to do is switch it out tomorrow for drinks. So you see these little bottles that I've got down here. I'm actually just making up some drink mix. So that's my drink mix for tomorrow. That is 79 grams of carbs in there with 620 milligrams of sodium. I'm going to be using this instead. So I'm going to put them into the little bottles, about 200 ml of each one. I'm just going to try that out instead of as the last thing in the training block from a nutrition point of view. I'm going to try out. So I'll probably use 2 packets of this rather than 6 or 7 gels. So which works out about the same. So 6 or 7 gels, 25 grams of carbs each, which is about 175 grams, about 160 grams. So roughly about the same. And I will have a gel with us in case I feel like in the run that it's not going so well and I feel like I kind of want to switch to a gel or get a top of a gel, but typically they should be about the same. I do use the Morton drink mix through the race, but through the runs, but typically it's kind of like 15-20k and then about like kind of 30-35k is when I take that as a one-shot wrap. But tomorrow it'll be interesting to take them in smaller doses but more regularly, so that's what I'm going for. The other thing I'll be doing tomorrow as well is I'm going to be taking out this little GoPro camera. So if you watch some of my earlier videos back in the middle of the year when I was doing the Great North 10K and a few other things, I really struggled with this. I got a couple of videos into it, and then 3 or 4 videos down the road, the stability stopped working, so the GoPro seemed to be not supporting it very well, and I was a bit disappointed with it. It's really good because it's really light. It's like, I don't know, something like 70 grams or something like that, really light. And it's great to carry in a race environment, but not being able to stabilise the video makes it pointless for kind of YouTube and run vlogging. So apparently what they've done is update the app so you can stabilise the video better, or it does stabilise. So I'll be giving this a go tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. But I'll also be using the normal GoPro, which is what I'm filming on now as well. So we get the footage of the run anywhere, regardless of which camera provides it. So last thing to do is just to make the mix, and I'm going to carb up today. I won't show you a carb, but it's pretty much the same as what I did in the last video if you want to go and check that one out. And yeah, just going to make up the drink mix now, get that sorted.
Okay, so we're getting close to the start of this stint. So we've had 3k warm up at home. I'm now doing part of my 5k warm up in the run, or easy section of the run, and then once I get past all this not so nice to run on surface, gravel and stuff, which is coming up, then I'll start the 5k from there. Sorry, and I'll start the 20k at marathon pace from there. Weather's really good, not too windy at the moment. We're about 7 degrees, Cal was telling me when I came in, so no excuses there. Let's go, let's get it. Okay, so just started the 20k at marathon pace. 5 kilometers in, so I've got to run to 25k on the watch today. So I'm running 2 watches. The second watch is going to keep me right for the live pace for just that 20 kilometer section. And the other watch is Kid's taking the whole run. He's recording the whole run, the whole 35k stint. Right, off we go. Vaporfly 3 we're wearing today. Vaporfly 4, sorry. And yeah, you want to go for 4:15 pace ideally, but I'm happy with somewhere in the 4:20s. 4:25 is ideal as well, because of the surface conditions that running in comparison to race day, and I don't need to really push that hard. So right, let's crack on. I'll speak to you soon. Let's hope those bottles are there where I dropped them off on the route, eh? So 10 kilometers down, we're averaging 4:28 per kilometer, which is quite good. Quite happy with that. Doesn't feel like I'm pushing too hard, so I'll probably push on a little bit more now for the next 5k. Let's see if that drink bottles are. Okay, so 10 kilometers in now, 4:27 average pace, 4:20 alive. Going well. I'm not pushing on too hard, so yeah, it feels good. It feels really good. And a couple of paces are faster than I expected it to be, so we're going well. Right, on to the last 10k then. Let's go. Woo! Nearly 16 kilometers or 21 kilometers of the run. Live pace 4:28 still, so that's good. Just got another 4k to go with this marathon pace effort, so let's push on. Let's go. So there we go, 20 kilometers marathon pace. Actually 1 hour 30 and 3 seconds. Let's save that. So that comes out as 4:30 per kilometer. If that works out right in calculation, I think it does. So yeah, that was a good run. 9 o'clock now. So yeah, so I had the drink bottles every 5 kilometers. And that worked out okay. I've got to get round to the next one, pick it up, because I've got another 2 drink stops or drink places to pick up the drink. 5k. So I'm going to do 35k. So essentially I'll just do another lap of the quayside now. Finish off the run at easy pace. So anyway, let's get that done, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Whoa. So there we go, folks. 40 kilometers on the quayside, 35 kilometers was the main run. It was supposed to be there, which turned out to be 37, just because of the position of the loop that I got it. And I was running kind of like, I did one loop and then I went back on myself to avoid a couple of hills and then round like that, and in the end it worked out at 37 rather than 35, but that's okay. I was able to pick it up a bit at the end as well, which felt good. So the splits were nice. The last 3k so yeah, 5k easy, followed by 20 kilometers a marathon goal pace effort. So the first 10k felt really quite easy, but I wasn't pushing on too hard and wasn't really pushing the pace too much, but so I ideally would have been a little bit faster, but somewhere kind of like between the 4:20 and 4:30 is where the splits came in. And even the next 5k was quite good. I even said in the other videos, that in the other clips, that it would have been nice to push on a bit, but seemed to pick up a bit of wind as well, so that was against me for the kind of like the third 5k bit, and then the last 5k, so kind of 20 kilometers to 25 kilometers, was just kind of the first few k that were okay, and then the last few were kind of hanging on a bit, so the pace kind of slipped a little bit, but that's okay. And then ran the next 7 kilometers or so at easy pace, and then the last 3 kilometers just picked it up a little bit. So yeah, coming at just under 5 minutes per kilometer for the run, 3 hours and 4 minutes I think it was for the time, for the duration, so that's not bad. Probably about another 5 minutes on top of that for stoppages, for picking up the water and that, because I was stopping to take the drinks. So the drinks were actually quite good. I don't think it made much difference between the drinks and the gels. Just taking that Morton drink seemed to get enough carbs in, so it wasn't a problem. Obviously being able to pick it up at kind of like 37, 38, 35, 36, 37 kilometers at the end is quite good, so quite happy with that. So it shows that the nutrition was getting into my body okay. So yeah, that's quite good, so quite happy with that. Decent workout, 20 kilometers consistent running, marathon pace. We've now got 2 weeks to Croft, just 2 weeks away, so I'm looking forward to that. So getting the taper, I'm on a taper from Thursday next week, so probably another few days. Got to go 1 or 2 track sessions, next weekend something along the lines of 15 kilometers with a 2 or 3 kilometer marathon pace, nothing drastic, just kind of easy stuff. And then we're over to Croft, and if the weather's anything like it is today, okay, there is a bit of wind at some points around the quayside when you're on it, but generally it's quite steady, quite calm, good weather, so I'll be looking forward to a good race at Croft. Yeah, not much more to say, so thanks so much for watching the video, thanks for following the journey to the never-ending journey. It's up 3 hours, but this little mini one to Croft, all the training that we've done through the year, so I think this is going to be the last race I do this year. Is it? Possibly there's going to be another one. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.